He may be a rebel, but he has a cause.
Boy, would you like to see me fall off.
But there's no joking around for this president, especially when he thinks that America is being taken for a ride, including by one of its closest allies.
I have a lot of respect for Australia. I love Australia as a country, but we had a problem where, for whatever reason, President Obama said that they were going to take probably well over 1,000 illegal immigrants who were in prisons, and they were going to bring them and take them into this country, and I just said, why?
The president says the Obama administration's agreement to take refugees from Australian offshore detention centres is a dumb deal.
You know, a previous administration does something, you have to respect that, but you can also say, why are we doing this? That's why we're in the jams that we're in.
And although it looks like he will honour the deal, it's still under review, and the benchmark for refugee entry will be very high.
Just for clarity,
yeah.
The deal itself is still under review, so is not certain to proceed. Or
part of the deal was that the deal allows for the United States to vet the individuals that are being offered up to be processed. The president's goal is to make sure that every single one of those people, in accordance with the deal, and as discussed in the telephone conversation with the Prime Minister, is subject to extreme vetting.
And in case there was any confusion about Donald Trump's views about the deal...
But I cannot underscore how disappointed he was in the deal that was made and how he thought it was just a horrible deal that was offered up by the United States by this previous administration.
While Donald Trump continues to talk tough in line with his America First philosophy, there's a sense of mystification among others here in Washington about why he'd pick a fight with a mate.
Why is the president picking a fight with Australia?
The president's terse call with Malcolm Turnbull was national news.
Mr. Trump's tense and abbreviated phone call with Australia's Prime Minister.
The top Republicans on Capitol Hill were in damage control.
I don't think Australia should be worried about its relationship with our new president or with our country for that matter.
Senator Lindsey Graham reaffirmed the significance of the US-Australian alliance.
And Australia's bled in Iraq and Afghanistan. They're great allies. I also talked to the Australian ambassador and emphasised our long and close relationship.
And by nightfall, the reassurances were coming from higher places. Ambassador Joe Hockey met with Chief Strategist Stephen Bannon and Chief of Staff Reince Priebus at the White House, a meeting the Trump administration described as productive and positive, a relief to some apologetic Americans.
We apologise, Australians. We apologise for our president.
An early test for an old friendship. Zoe Daniel, ABC News, Washington.